And welcome back to Abu Dhabi. This is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates. Adding on to today's victories for President Trump, well, he, along with the president of the UAE, attending the unveiling of phase one of a planned 5GW UAE U.S. artificial intelligence campus in Abu Dhabi, the largest such deployment outside of the U.S. In a statement, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said, in part, that the agreement, quote, promotes major investment in advanced semiconductors and data centers all across the U.S. and the UAE. Now, before adding that it was a, quote, major milestone in achieving President Trump's vision for the U.S. AI dominance. By the way, AI is not the future. It's now. People have to understand it. If you've not experienced AI, download Grok, get a subscription. I use it all the time. Anyway, this is the signing from earlier today.
Better be a good deal. It's going to be a good week.
All right, here to explain all of this. May sound complicated, it really isn't. He'll break it down for you. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. Sir, how are you?
Great to be here.
Great to see you. Okay. Brilliant businessman in your own right. I say to people all the time, I was really nervous that so many semiconductors were coming from outside the country. I'm worried about rare earth minerals outside the country, pharmaceuticals manufactured outside the country, and artificial intelligence. Please explain it in your own words, because this is so pivotal to our economy moving forward.
Okay, so these are the best chips in the world. A chip is $40,000, and it's the size of your iPhone. So this is not a little thing. It goes into a supercomputer that's the size of Shaq. Okay, it's like a refrigerator size, right? It costs $3 million, 7 foot tall, so they're not going anywhere. No one's like sneaking them out the back door. That's not that kind of thing, right? They suck huge amounts of power, and that's when you put these things together, right? That's how you get artificial intelligence. So the idea was, we would let our allies buy these gigantic chips, right? These gigantic chips, and only U.S. hyperscalers, Google, Microsoft, xAI, those are the kind of companies that can operate them, right? And only American cloud connects to it. So this is like an American export. Think of it like high-tech Boeing, right? Our semiconductors, our operators, our cloud in the UAE, and the UAE said, I'm going to invest $250 billion here, and I will build it in America. I'll do the same darn thing, $250 billion in America. So think about that. That is $500 billion for the good guys.
Okay, so there are people afraid of AI. They think that it will replace a lot of jobs, for example. You know, Elon Musk, a friend of yours, said that in 5 years, the best surgeons will be robotic. In other words, they will surpass the ability of a human surgeon, and then talking about medical cancer detection, all this stuff. A lot of people are not really up to speed. This is so critical for every economy, but then some people are afraid. Explain.
So if you think about it, there are factories in China with 1 million people working, because that's what their power is. They've got that human capital. In America, we don't have that human capital. We've got something different. So what we're going to do is we're going to build these automated factories, the high-tech factories of the future, and our people are going to work at the high-tech factories. Now, a $20 billion factory may only employ 3,000 or 4,000, but that means starting salary, $75,000. And this is for a technician, right? So think about it. These AI things, they suck water, and they need water, right? And so they need a plumber, but not a plumber. They need like a HVAC specialist that starts at $100,000. These are great jobs. And if you think of what President Trump has said, $10 trillion in investment, we're going to need 5 million of those jobs. So we've got to train people for the AI revolution that's coming. It's going to give us, Americans, are going to have the best jobs. It's going to be our foundation. It's the new industrial revolution, and it's driven by Donald Trump, and it's going to be amazing jobs for Americans.
Now, there's going to be there's sort of going to be another impact, a ripple effect in this. It needs so much energy I heard it explained earlier today. You were in a meeting. I happened to sit in to learn and report on that meeting. The amount of energy that is going to be needed to power all of this is way beyond our wildest imagination. What does that mean? High-paying career jobs, energy. That means energy. We still use the same amount of coal, gas, and oil that we did, 100 years ago. We'll be using it 100 years from now. We have more energy than anyone else, right? That benefits Americans.
So, drill, baby, drill, that's one side. Mine, baby, mine. Refine, baby, refine, right? We've got to create energy. It's going to be nuclear energy. You know how much the president doesn't like windmills, right? Because it's intermittent.
Loves windmills.
It's just not windy all the time. You can't operate on that kind of stuff. And look what happened to Spain and Portugal, right? They went black because they started going on stuff that you can't rely upon. Coal you can rely upon. Big, beautiful coal, right? Nuclear. Right? These are the driving forces. Natural gas, amazing natural gas. We've got oil, natural gas,
more energy
coal,
than any other country.
And nuclear.
Okay,
we've got to go huge on nuclear because it's going to drive us. We've got to build power, and we've got to start building it now.
So we have that video we played. What did the president say to you?
He said, so I'm signing like this really official thing with big, beautiful palace. I've got the president and the emir behind me with the president, and he leans forward. He goes, this better be a good deal, Howard. And then he leans close, goes, or your ass is grass. So I'm just cracking up. Forever. I'm just cracking up. So I'm sure someone else would have been real uptight about it. But I mean, how funny was that?
All right, man, that's Donald Trump.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.